It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz taking on the Sacramento Kings. The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. Favors to Joe Ingles. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first-round NBA playoffs.
4-3, and the Kings secure the rebound. To Hield. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Rubio into the front court. Down 4 to Joe Ingles. Shot by Favors, off the mark. To Fox. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Here's Rubio into the front court, trailing by 4. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Driving is Fox, but he can't get it to fall.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Ricky Rubio missed his first. That one goes.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Utah's got it. Rubio to Joe Ingles. Rubio to Joe Ingles. Deep left corner. Trying to cash in. Ingles shot off the mark. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Mitchell with it up top. Down by 1. Favors. Mitchell. And the rebound corralled by Cauley Stein. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Beyond the arc for 3. Bogdan Bogdanovic is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second and 3, got it. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Here's Rubio up top. Looking to make something happen. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. To Randolph. for three. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Rubio into the front court. Right now, down 7. To Allen. The drive, right to the basket. Ricky Rubio, 2 of 4 now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fires the 3. Bogdanovic. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. It's Jazz ball. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Fires the 3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down. Here's Rubio into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Allen. To Rubio. Ricky Rubio. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's it for the first quarter. It's the Kings with the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Jazz have the ball. And it's Fox there for the rebound. To Randolph. The big fella, Zach Randolph. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Mitchell with the basketball. We're a minute into the second quarter. From the painted area, won't go down. Has a look. Labissiere with a shot, no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
The big fella, Zach Randolph. He's 2 for 2 now.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
De'Aaron Fox. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
De'Aaron Fox with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 72%. Free throws up and perfect. Utah ball. To Favors. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Derek Favors trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 66%. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Fox with it. He'll run the offense. 4-3. Can't connect. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Rubio. Down to Gobert. The shot clock expires. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 24, Buddy Hield.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Rubio. Shot from the lane won't go. Ricky Rubio, 4 out of 7.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
Buddy Hield, born scorer from the Bahamas.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Rubio. To Favors. Gets a look. Can't hit.
In the second quarter.
Here's a chance from long range. Both Bogdan Bogdanovic is going to get a chance at three here. Tonight, he's shooting 88% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. Three for three. Nice. Utah with the possession. Rubio. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Fine to shoot. Rubio. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. From long range. Buddy Hield. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 86% from the line. First one, count it. Second of 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Screen coming. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Kings dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings. The Jazz have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Utah Jazz.
Game track. Field goals.
The Utah Jazz definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here are the top plays.
Number 2.
number 1. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Count the basket at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Rubio up top. His guys down big. Runner here won't go. Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. You've got to get that one to go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Jazz will take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mitchell, and it's Hield with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Down a bundle to Favors.
Rebound.
To Bagley. Rudy Gobert with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nice pass to set things up. Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go. Lets it fly from long range. That out of his range and no good. To Favors. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Has a chance. Heeled shot won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys hold a commanding lead. Utah's got it. And counted at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Hield. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He'll force that one. No good. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Bagley. Can't connect from inside. To Favors. Joe Ingles. They get it down to Gobert. And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
Rubio. No good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Sacramento ball. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3, smothering D. Cephalosha's shot, no good.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
Here we go. My ball. Match up.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Kings.
Give me that.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Ooh, he'll take that.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
From 18 feet at the buzzer, 3 quarters down. The Kings dominating so far. It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And, Jay, they have got to get something going quick. They have not looked good at all through 3 quarters.
Well, here's the problem. Guys are out here a little bit lethargic, a little bit lackadaisical, and sometimes great teams think they can just turn the light switch on whenever they want. That's not the way great teams need to operate to win championships. That light needs to stay on all the time.
Fox into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. 4-3. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he connects at the line. Mitchell knocks down the 3-pointer.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the 3-point line.
De'Aaron Fox. Here's a chance from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To Allen. Five to shoot for Utah. Mitchell. That no good. Off the mark. Cauley Stein. And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Joe Ingles. From long range. That's corralled by Bagley. Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. 5 seconds to shoot. Mitchell, tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. Mitchell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Driving right to the basket. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Fox across the timeline. His guys leading by 14. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Fox with it. The lead is 11 to Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Rubio to Joe Ingles for 3. Not getting the bounce. To Bagley. Finish that.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Rubio. Five on the shot clock. Has a look. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. It's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
is Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings came away with the victory in this one. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings. The Jazz couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Utah Jazz,
Game prep. Fast break points.
the Utah Jazz can look back at this game and point to their poor transition defense as the primary reason for today's loss. Too often, they found themselves out of position once the outlet passes were finding their intended targets.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course. But even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
The opening tip is won by the Kings. Rudy Gobert able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Buddy Hield fires the three. Oh, that's how it's done.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
It's Jazz ball. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His team up by 1. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. Screen coming. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Ricky Rubio at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw try, off the mark. To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Working hard on the glass. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Kings come up with it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
And the rebound taken down by the Jazz. Jazz have the ball. Trying to cash in, Ricky Rubio. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
I got some for him.
Rubio. To Joe Ingles. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
De'Aaron Fox fires the three. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Bagley. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Here's Rubio up top. Up by 3. And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. Rudy Gobert snatching it out of the air. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 50, Zach Randolph.
De'Aaron Fox.
To number 3, Ricky Rubio.
De'Aaron Fox is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 72%. First free throw is good. Second and 3, got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Utah ball. The drive right to the basket. Driving's Rubio, but he can't get it to fall.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Cauley Stein to Randolph. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rubio into the front court. 10-all is our score. To Allen. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Down low for Gobert. Oh, I missed a short one there. To Randolph. Not that time. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Willie Cauley-Stein trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Career mark of 64%. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Utah with the possession. Here comes the screen. To Allen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
De'Aaron Fox. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It goes down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And count the basket.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Utah's got it. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. 20-footer at the buzzer. The big fella, Zach Randolph. 3 for 4. Good start. Long key from three-quarters court. First quarter's complete. The Kings are out in front. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Favors to Joe Ingles. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
De'Aaron Fox. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. De'Aaron Fox is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw.
Oh, yeah.
Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. From long range, buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
De'Aaron Fox. To Randolph. The big fella, Zach Randolph. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Mitchell with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Joe Ingles. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good. To Randolph. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Kings retain the possession. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Ricky Rubio. Subbing in for Sacramento, number 8, Motown.
Beyond the arc for 3. And it's Favors who pulls down the rebound.
That's me. Got ball.
To Favors. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
And the rebound taken in by the Jazz. It was right there. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Here's Rubio into the front court. Leads 5. Shot from the lane won't go. Ricky Rubio, 4 out of 7.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
De'Aaron Fox. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Rubio. From the painted area, won't go down. To Hield. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's Jazz ball. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Hield. Nothing going here on that drive. Buddy Hield to Bagley. De'Aaron Fox. And knocks it down.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was nice.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Driving's Rubio, but he can't get it to fall. To Hield. Fires the 3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one, count it. And he hits the second. And he hits all 3 free throws. Jazz have the ball. Rubio. Five to shoot for Utah. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Yes! At the buzzer. He just managed to get it off in time. As a result, they're ahead on the scoreboard here at the end of the first half.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Jazz have the lead, but not by much. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Utah Jazz, the Kings are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Rebounds.
While there isn't a stat for effort, you can certainly use offensive rebounds as part of the formula. These squads have been attacking the offensive glass and keeping possessions alive.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Kings. Bagley. Probing the defense. Cruises inside for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here's Rubio up top. His guys now trailing by a point. To Gobert. He was hacked. They let it go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys down 3. Knocked loose. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
The pass taken away by the Kings.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Fires the three. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Utah ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Rubio. Down to 5 on the 24. And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Mitchell with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell's shot comes up empty. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Rubio into the front court. Down 8. Baseline drive. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Jazz, number 15.
Rubio to Favors. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Derek Favors at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 66%. Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Here comes the screen. Wide open look, won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
To Rubio. Working it outside. Works it up top. To Favors. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Rubio. From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The quarter comes to an end. It's the Kings with the lead. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
And it's rejected.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Runner here won't go down. To Hield. Trying to cash in. A shot by Hield, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
To Allen. Shot clock winding down. Crowder shot off the mark.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
I'm here. I got ball. Watch the cut.
Grayson Allen. Scalabrine pins it. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Rudy Gobert. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. He'll He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Donovan Mitchell, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Kings have the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend. Mitchell with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Missed a wide open look. To Hield. For three, Buddy Hield. Born scorer from the Bahamas.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching this shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Mitchell, and he buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Fox into the front court. His team on top by 13. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
To Joe Ingles. Mitchell shot off the mark. To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Fires the three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Donovan Mitchell has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one goes down. The second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Kings with the ball. Sizing up the defense. Takes stock of the floor. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. De'Aaron Fox. Rebound comes to Mitchell. Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys down big. Fires the three. Off the mark. No good. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
Mitchell with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Yes. It drops. Little drama on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings added a win with today's solid victory, and the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. The Jazz didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Utah Jazz.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.